Running a vet clinic in The Sims 4 is so much fun, but it's not easy to keep up that star rating while being highly profitable. Note that if you're just after a guide to the basics, I have a link to that in the description. And here are 8 tips and tricks to help make running that vet clinic that little bit easier while making consistent profit. Tip 1 is to buy robot vacuum cleaners. These little devices are great because pets make a lot of mess, like they will vomit everywhere. Your staff also have just 2 key functions, being cleaning and treating patients. So by buying robot vacuum cleaners, you're outsourcing part of the cleaning of the clinic so your staff can focus on treating patients. Less mess means happier customers, and it takes some pressure off of your sim if there's a mess and they're busy treating patients, as the robot will get to it. I went a bit wild and bought like 5 for my clinic, but this is The Sims, and if I want to go wild with robot vacuum cleaners, then I'm gonna go wild with robot vacuum cleaners. And I think the vet clinic is the perfect place to do it. Okay, now this is a slight lie, because robot vacuums bring their own problems like breaking down and missing spots. I found the best use was to buy the high-end robot vacuums, as they come with a few upgrades already installed, and if you have a high handiness skill, definitely upgrade them. Also, don't just upgrade the robot, but also the docking station. You think they're one thing, there's actually 2 different things to upgrade here. Very sneaky. The docking station can be upgraded with an incinerator to basically allow the robot to empty itself. I found the sweet spot was to have about 2, and to use the docking station to put them on auto cleaning every 3 hours with every upgrade installed. They will go through multiple rooms, and 2 is manageable to keep track of in case one starts malfunctioning. While all the staff members should be treating patients, also have at least 1 staff assigned to cleaning as well, just to cover anything the robots miss. And I also want to say, a fully upgraded robot is very different to a non-upgraded robot. Fully upgraded robots, amazing. Non-upgraded robots, headache. Tip 2 is to hire staff early and make sure they all have a pet podium to work at. You can hire 1 staff right away and a further 2 via perk points. They are one of the cheaper perk points perks as well. Now, the reason you want to hire and have staff working early is because the vet clinic is the only business where staff can actually earn you perk points. You'll gain about 35 for each patient your staff serve, in addition to the points you get from customers you yourself serve. Having a full clinic of staff working from the get-go can see you earn hundreds of perk points per day for free. If there aren't enough customers early, consider buying some advertising. Know that you'll also get money from the customers they treat too, so it's great for your bottom line. Tip 3 is to invest in training your staff. Vet clinic staff's veterinarian skills will rise naturally over time, but compared to other businesses like restaurants or retail, it is shockingly slow at the vet clinic. Investing in some training for your vets early is relatively cheap at 150 simoleons, and that will help you speed through the early levels where they suck at treating pets so they can offer your customers better service. You can cut the cost of training by half with the cheaper training perk, but I personally think you'll be making enough money that it's worth holding onto the points for other perks. Tip 4 is to avoid having too many customers waiting to be served. If you find yourself constantly overwhelmed with patients, then cut down on advertising costs, and know that you can also click on the vet podium where customers check in and select disallow new customers to stop them from coming in. You ideally want around 2 customers waiting at any given time, 3 max, and there are 2 reasons for this. One is that they'll judge you on your wait time, and the longer they wait, the more annoyed they'll become, which will impact your star rating. The second factor is mess. As it's a vet, customers will bring in their sick pets too, and they won't wait for you to treat them to start vomiting all over your floor immediately. The faster they're served, the less mess they'll make. Also, for this reason, carpet is a no, even though it won't really matter because the game don't care. Just don't do it. Well, unless you're feeling dangerous. Tip 5 is decor, decor, decor. I feel like it's a must for any business. The environment is one of the metrics your patrons will judge you on, and it's something you have a lot of control over, seeing as you can just buy nice art and furnishings in every area. You want to go a bit extra here as well, because pet mess will be working against you. So try and get a great deal of environment boosting objects into your clinic. It's a completely passive way to help give your clinic a boost. And speaking of passive ways, tip 6 is to purchase the patient patrons perk and reduced pet stress perk. These will both provide a solid passive boost to your store. Patient patrons is particularly cheap and means your customers will be more patient while waiting and more impressed by fast service, which our star rating loves. While the reduced pet stress will not only make sick pets easier and faster to treat because you won't have to calm them down as much, it will also make customers happier when their pet is calmer. Again, this is something our star rating loves, so snap these both up. Of course, patient patrons first because it's so much cheaper. Tip 7, which you're probably already doing, and this is a little bit subjective to what I think is right, but I think never guess a treatment. It's very easy to diagnose pets by running a few tests, and if they're diagnosed but no treatment is showing the green thumbs up, it means they need surgery. Simply move them over to the surgery station and you'll be able to treat them. The great thing about this is that it just leaves no room for error. And a side note here is that it's a good idea to try and buy the best quality equipment you can to help make pets more comfortable when treating them. And our final tip is for if you're wanting that quick cash injection for your business. Consider opening your business from home, after some initial setup, of course. This can be highly lucrative and it's very easy to earn a few thousand in cash for little to no work if you need it. Simply open the business from home, don't go in, and you should be able to earn a sweet lot of cash for doing absolutely nothing, which we love. Just keep in mind that it can see your star rating lower a bit, and so it's good to go in every now and then just to bump that back up. Alas, that's 8 tips and tricks to help make running your vet clinic that little bit easier and hopefully more successful. If you enjoyed or found that helpful, then please subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and have an amazing day. See you later.